name is GB Dragon, and welcome to my Genius Tutorials, number one. Alright guys, so today I'm going to be teaching you guys how to solve a 3x3 Rubik's Cube. This is, going to be the basics, of solving any Rubik's Cube, whether it's a normal 3x3. Once you learn this, you instantly can solve this, which is 2x2. Um, and also you can solve the deformed cube this way, although I will do a separate tutorial because it is a little bit trickier to finish, and I'll explain that when I do that tutorial. And then I will do a separate video on super cubes, which are picture cubes, because there's two more algorithms for it. And then there's more knowledge needed for things like megamorphics and a impediments and a 5x5 and a 4x4, which I'm not going to pull out the 4x4 in my hand. Oops. Alright guys, so basically, let's get started. I also have a mini, so it's adorable. Alright, so guys, the first thing that you guys need to learn, is cube interface. And cube interface is, before you can learn anything else, you guys are going to have to learn cube interface. If you look up any tutorial, everyone will show you some form of cube interface. Mine is the most common, and I may have my things backwards, so if you want to solve something else, ask me to get the cube if I don't have it already, and then ask me to do a tutorial on it, because I may have my cube interface different from a lot of others. So, if you go to someone else and you do their algorithms, it might not work. So, with that in mind, let's get to it. Alright guys, so basically, we're going to be learning this. Let's adjust this a little bit higher here. Back it up, back it up. Right there. Okay, now higher. Up, boom, right there. Yeah, let's get the board out of the way. I was hoping not to have a black bottom, but I need it for keeping my hands up a little bit. Alright guys, so basically, I have to teach you guys cube interface. So, cube interface is kind of difficult to learn at first, but once you know it, you know it. It's one of those things. So basically, cube interface is pretty simple for the most part, for me. Then again, I know it like the back of my hand. So basically, what cube interface is how you hold basically when you're looking at it. The algorithms, basically how you do them, like right inverted, downward, right, down, 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 right inverted, down, inverted, right, down, right inverted, downward, right, down. Refixes itself, even though it fucks everything up, basically. So, the first thing to solving it is learning cube interface. So, the first thing you guys have to learn is what everything is. In order for cube interface to work, when you're doing algorithms, you have to keep the cube still. So basically, whenever you do an algorithm, like if I was doing it like this is the front side, and it needs to stay that way throughout the entire algorithm, no matter what. So right inverted, downward, right, down, right inverted, down inverted, right, down. If you guys tilt it in order to try and make it easier, you guys can get disoriented and mess up the algorithm. So that's the way that works. So keep that in mind once you get past this. So cube interface is how everything turns. So when I say right, if I say right, I'm referring to this side over here, which is the right side of which is the right side of your body when you're holding it. When whatever's in front of you is your front side. whichever's the top layer is the one is the top, or up as I will refer to it. Left obviously is your left, and then down is your bottom side of it. And no algorithm I do will involve the back side that you don't see when you hold it like this. And when I get into the picture cubes or super cubes, like this, I will have two more algorithms, and I had just watched the video on how to do that because I didn't know how to do this. But on picture cubes, you can solve the entire thing except for the centers, and there's two algorithms that do this. It's like middle inverted up. Nah. Basically, and then that rotates the center, this center, and that, and some other center. And there's another algorithm that does it the other way. So then that'll be your middle side, I guess. So, basically, so whenever I say up, I will have a U, or I will have it will be represented by a U, and whenever I say up, you're turning your top side, or the up side, to the towards the left, like so the white goes to the left and everything goes to left. Or if you look at it from the top side here, you're turning it clockwise. If I say inverted, the meaning of inverted is opposite, and so if I say up inverted, you turn it the top side counterclockwise. Right and left work the same way. So if I say right or left, you turn it away from you. So if I say right, you turn that way. If I say left, you turn that. If I say right inverted, towards you again. Left inverted is back towards you. Front is a little bit trickier, because it can be trickier. The top, front, and bottom are your harder sides to learn. So again, clockwise on your up for just up, and then up inverted is to the left, or turning it left, or counterclockwise. Depends on however you look at it. So with that, and then front is the same way. Clockwise is front. Front inverted is like that. Now bottom I think is also the same. Yeah, down inverted is counterclockwise, and down is clockwise. So basically everything that works like a clock. Up, clockwise. Front, clockwise, and down is clockwise. I did up once, so yeah. So basically, once you learn how all that works, then you can move on from this point. If you do this, keep trying to learn this for a long time, and you guys can't figure it out, leave a comment below, and if there's something you need explained, I will explain it. Simply put. So I'm gonna end up cutting this video here, and I'm just gonna make this a cube interface video, I think is what I will do with this. So if you need better explanation, let me know, and I will do another addition to this video here. Um, so yeah, I'll just try to explain cube interface on this and this. So, and I will do the 4 and 5 in a minute. Actually, I'll just do this because this is the same cube interface actually. It's just it's harder to understand it. So this one takes imagination, a lot of imagination, and to understand it. So the interface is the same, but in a very, very messed up way. This is still my front, and then this can be my top. This can be like my up. This can be my left. This can be my down. This can be my right. this is my up inverted. This is my up, or it can be up inverted. It just depends on what the algorithm is. So I mean, like if I'm doing one of my algorithms, that's up, right, up inverted, right inverted, up inverted, front, up, front inverted. So I mean, that's one of the algorithms you will learn. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. If there are concepts that you still need me to explain when it comes to the cube interface for the typical 3x3, let me know, and I will redo it, and I will basically read everything from below and try and make better sense of it for you all. I've tried to do this video a few times now, and it just kind of hasn't worked out. This one is still not the greatest, but if you guys can end up figuring this out, it will be very, very helpful, and you'll end up learning everything else almost with no problem. So you will find out in order to solve almost every single cube I have here, you're basically solving a 3x3. There's no difference in any of them other than they're either bigger, or they either have an extra layer, um, or they have like one less layer, etc. And so like the 2x2 is a 3x3. You will need you don't need to learn any new algorithms once you know that. And the same thing for um, and it's kind of same thing for the 4x4 and 5x5, only you actually do need to learn two algorithms for the 4x4, and then once you know the 4x4, you automatically know the 5x5, because you actually need one less algorithm for the 5x5. So, and hopefully I'm almost done with this, but I don't know. So, um, with that in mind, thank you guys so much for watching. Leave a like, comment anything you need to know about Cube Interface, and I will do it. And I will see you in the next one. Thank you guys so much. Bye-bye.